This is the AI News Flash for August 5th, 12 p.m. UTC. First up, according to an exclusive report from Reuters, JPMorgan Chase CEO Dimon is leading a new cross-industry effort to address the risks posed by artificial intelligence. Since July, Dimon has personally reached out to CEOs of large and regional banks and IT companies, with the outreach covering more than 40 companies across financial services, energy, water, utilities, telecommunications, airlines, and railroads. The effort expands the Alliance for Critical Infrastructure, a group JPMorgan helped found, and aims to build a shared understanding of how AI is being used, the risks it poses, and the safeguards needed, while working with the Trump administration. Calls with prospective members are being scheduled for August, marking a rare coordinated move on AI risk management across America's core industries. Next, Reuters exclusively reported that Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix are evaluating etching equipment from China's AMXC for possible use at their factories in China. The testing reportedly began about 2 years ago, driven by uncertainty over whether Washington would keep allowing the companies to bring U.S. chip-making tools into China. Their Chinese plants received validated end-user status from the U.S. Commerce Department in 2023, but that authorization was revoked in 2025, leaving the firms operating under an annual license for 2026. The trials highlight a paradox where U.S. controls designed to constrain Beijing may hand Chinese equipment makers a foothold in foreign-owned fabs, though Samsung denied testing AMEC tools for its China factory and SK Hynix declined to comment. Third, Japanese capacitor maker Nichicon reported April to June recurring profit of 3.49 billion yen, roughly 3.3 times higher than a year earlier. Net profit also more than doubled, rising 2.1 times, powered by expanding demand for capacitors used in generative AI servers and data centers. Demand is particularly strong for large aluminum electrolytic capacitors used in AI server power supplies, as well as conductive polymer solid capacitors. The company expects full-year net profit of 6.7 billion yen, up 6%, showing that the AI infrastructure boom is now reaching passive electronic components. Fourth, Japan's Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare held the first meeting of a new headquarters to promote AI adoption in healthcare and elder care on August 5th. Health Minister Kenichiro Ueno serves as head of the body, which will drive AI transformation and digital transformation across the medical and long-term care sectors. Japan's hospitals and care facilities face severe labor shortages, making AI-driven support for diagnosis and paperwork an urgent priority. The move puts the national government in the driver's seat for deploying healthcare, AI, and concrete measures will be closely watched. Finally, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York launched a new research series called Street Level, examining how AI is reshaping labor markets and hiring. According to research director Kartik Athreya, the share of service firms using AI jumped from 25% in 2024 to 40% in 2025, while manufacturers rose from 16% to 26%. Despite that rapid adoption, firms report very few AI-driven layoffs, and they overwhelmingly plan to retrain workers rather than let them go. However, more businesses expect to scale back hiring plans, especially for college-educated workers. And the Fed concludes that AI's impact so far is more about changing skill requirements than eliminating jobs. That's all for this AI News Flash.